Yeah, so on the last record on Dive, I made most of it, and then Zach Brown came in, who I've been touring with for the last few years as the bassist and guitarist. He came in and he worked on a few songs, and it went really well, and then we went on the road and we brought in Rory O'Connor, the drummer, and it kind of changed the way that we play the songs live are a lot more kind of visceral, kind of have a lot, this different kind of stripped down energy. So I wanted to capture that with this record. So this time me and Zach went into the studio and wrote a lot of it together, and then we brought Rory in, and we kind of spent about 8 months all together here and there working on it. Yeah, it's always, it starts out with a melody, a lot of times guitar or like piano or something simple that's that I don't have to plug in or set up or anything, you know? And then after that I usually build like kind of a rhythmic structure to tie it together. I lay down like a bass line or something and then start putting the pieces of the arrangement together. This record in particular, I started using the Mini Moog at the end of the last process. My friend let me borrow it, and so I had it for the entire process of making Awake, and it definitely became kind of the core sound. I also used the Monopoly, Korg Monopoly a lot. So both of those, they kind of have some overlap, but mostly when I was writing this time, the Mini Moog was kind of the go-to instrument. I did graphic design, freelance design for like 14 years, and for me, like just the interaction and the relationships between colors is really, that's what gets me excited in design, is when I find these nice combinations and things that resonate with each other or vibrate. You know, you can get like these nice interactions where there's tension or there's cohesiveness or like a flow to it. Yeah, and you know, you can see that with the latest record cover, with the Awake cover. It's meant to be, I've been playing with this kind of sun motif, and this was meant to be kind of like the iconized, like stripped down version of that, and the way that the colors relate to each other, I feel like that's where it kind of expresses itself, you know? This record and this live show production is definitely kind of an incremental evolution in a lot of ways. It wasn't like some giant jumping off point. That was the beauty of it. It kind of cleared the slate for me. Like, it got a lot of ideas that I had been working with for a long time out, and so now I feel more comfortable doing something not completely different, but definitely going a little bit further. And I think the performance element has actually come to the forefront a little bit more than, you know, it used to be all about the visuals and we were just immersed in it, and it's still that in a way, but I think the performance aspect is definitely a little bit more in the forefront.